What a seed. So for those who don't know, we do run seeded races here, just like in Crow, if you're more familiar with that. We run seeded races. That's so that everybody has the sort of same luck-ish, so to speak. Sparky versus Minhs. Yeah, this should be a good matchup. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I am also a fan of same-seeded races, but again, that comes from my personal background.
Yeah, you can run randomizer races that are just like you get some real crazy swing in, especially a lot of the longer randomizers. Now, do you mostly deal in like the Zelda randomizers? Because I know those are very popular. Or Metroid? Or is there like other randomizers that I'm not familiar with?
Plenty more, but this is not the time to cover that because we are taking off with Minhs playing as a bird and JustSparky. Is that supposed to be Cadence with the loot, only not the loot?
I believe it's some kind of bard character, and the bird is, I believe, some kind of Pokemon. Yeah, it's a Pokemon of some kind. I don't know, I'm not familiar. I'm one of those annoying hipstery, there's only 151 Pokemons. So I don't know any of the other ones. I think there's like one that's like a cactus Pokemon. Right, guys? Chat?
Yeah.
Back me up. Yeah, there's also probably like a lead pipe Pokemon. I don't know. They started like, I feel like they're running out of ideas. Like, hey, what's a random household object that we can make a thing out of? Sunglasses? Okay, we have a sunglasses Pokemon now. We'll call it Sunglamon or something of that sort. So we've got Boots of Strength picked up right now. So pretty nice pickup. Also the Monkey Paw, which has its pros and its cons. Actually, this is some very interesting choices here because Sparky has gone down to just 1 heart here early on. You know, a little bit scary. Minhs has actually used the Dove Charm, which has sort of been... It was loved originally and then kind of caused some problems for some racers, and then people thought maybe we won't use this anymore. And so it's there's certainly some pro people and some con or against people. Min's gonna check this locked shop and a strength charm and the boots of ballet. Gonna need a little extra money though for that strength charm. That's what you're looking for. 3 damage without your weapon is pretty nice. Well, you'd need a weapon, but I mean without your weapon having any impact on the damage. And actually Min's now struggling to get money because they keep zipping away their enemies. It's funny.
Well, fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on your thoughts, Dove cannot warp bosses away. Ooh, cookies.
Yep, that's true. And Sparky now with a big lead here, well, not a big lead, but on to Zone 2, decided to use a whip, is going to, okay, take the blood shovel at, that was interesting. Killing the shopkeeper for the blood shovel is a bold play, especially with a whip. This can get real saucy real fast. Was that the weapon, the obsidian whip in the chest here? I think it was.
I believe it was, but the thing is, I don't think that was an intended merchantry kill. I think what was going on, if I remember how the whip works, he was trying to maybe attack the dragon or move, but remember, the whip, I believe, is a 1x5 range, effectively, with you in the center.
Yep.
So if you're not careful, it's basically an attack 1 broadsword, just with a wider range, effectively.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and so I think Freddy sort of ducked down and was in range of the whip, and the whip ended up killing. And most racers are not super confident with the whip, because who would use a whip? And so whenever you have to use the whip, it's a bit awkward. Min's here doing a pretty good job actually utilizing that dove to run by armadillos, which is really nice. Zipping them away takes priority over them hitting you, so it was really well played.
Ooh, a Nazar charm for Sparky. I don't like dealing with ghosts in Zone 3 or 4, so that's nice to have.
Yeah, it's a very charming build there for Sparky, that's for sure. There's actually an awful lot going on with that build compared to Min's. Min's is like +1 damage, a little bit of defense, and that's about it. And they're actually both on the same boss. Now, I have said this time and again that the whip is probably the thing it's best at is boss kills. And that might be because they're a little more on the rails and a little easier to keep track of. That is a nice find, though. An Obsidian Spear. Both racers are going to have a 2 to 4 damage spear, depending on what their coin multiplier looks like. Whip just wants to be loved, Pants. Fair enough. Don't we all? So I guess, yeah, I shouldn't give it too hard of a time. There's a quartz armor pickup for Minhs. A little bit of safety. Nice to have those cookies as well. A little beat drop there, not a big deal. I would probably not taking that shrine is fine.
If I remember correctly, the quartz armor just says all damage, you just take 1 heart. If that's the case, the cookies don't give you much healing opportunity then.
Well, it's all damage it's all damage greater than half a heart deals 1 heart. Is how it works. So if you're getting hit by a white skeleton, it's still gonna do half a heart. But everything else is only gonna do half a heart. The YOLO teleport! For a second there, I was like, is that a lock shop? Do they not have bombs? Are they locked? Did they soft lock? But no, they're fine. It was not lock shop. I got excited.
I've never heard of being excited for a soft lock before, but...
Oh, it's so exciting. Come on. That's just fun times.
Unless you're the runner that has to restart the entire game.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I keep in mind, though, that a reset in this kind of racing environment is a lot different from a reset in your randomizer tournaments, I would say. Whereas a reset in that is essentially like, well, okay, forfeit. Whereas here, you can always come back. It's essentially like a death. Oh, nice kill by Minhs there. Minhs' build is beef-tacular. Look at that. It's a big old heaping can of beefaroni. We got the +1 shovel. We got the +1 booties. We got the 3 damage spear and the armor. Let's go.
Yeah, both runners have solid builds right now, so it's just a matter of how well they can navigate zones 4 and 5.
Yeah, also gonna give a quick shout out to the Pulse Scroll, which gives 10 damage in a pulse range, which is actually not that useful, except for against Deadringer, in which case it's awesome. And that dragon opening up that black skeleton closet, like bringing his friends. Let's go, here we go.
Well, we do have the Lucky Charm on Sparky's side, so at the very least the bats won't move into them unless there's no other place to go. Minhs, however, did not pick that up. However,
did I not say
have
bats? What did I say? Chat's giving me a hard time. I don't know. Yes, they are bats. What did I say? I don't know, but that was absolutely a good point. The luck charm, I didn't notice there, but the luck charm is gonna help. I said skeletons? Did I? No, you guys are goofing on me. You guys are goofing on me. Come on, chat. No, I probably did. I am not surprised in the least if I misspoke.
Uh-oh, Ogre guarding the way out of 4-2, taking some damage from the spider, but Minhs is still fine with this. Welcome to 4-3.
Yeah, Minhs also utilizing that heal spell effectively, as most people know, but some may not. You can actually use the heal spell Blood Magic on the stairs and get a half-heart heal every floor, even if it's not cooled down. So it's actually, it's kind of a pseudo ring of regen. Ooh, and Minhs does not have the luck charm, so took a hit from that black bat. Bombing the spear to get the holster. Oh, we got an axe. Oh boy. Yeah, it's an axe, and it's a good one because it's a mystery axe, so it's either titanium or obsidian. I don't think it can be glass. Am I wrong about that? I don't know.
If it has been glass, I haven't lost it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it can be glass. So yeah, that's like a pretty solid weapon there. It appears to be a obsidian because it just did 4 damage. And so yeah, obsidian axe, pretty good. I knew that clip was coming. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna assume you guys are goofing on me, and that's just part of the ruse. That's right, you can't make me watch that. Come on. All right, we gotta run here. Minhs with the slight lead, the better build though for Sparky. So I love this. This is really exciting. It's nice to see, nice and close.
And both have 4 bombs, so the Necrodancer fight is at least going to move quickly as well, but uh-oh, Minhs?
Oh, yeah, that was a spooky spot for Minhs there. Yikes. Looks to be Titanium with the +1, but it's doing 4 damage. Titanium +1 is 3 damage, chat. Keep an eye on the multiplier,
yeah, that's
too.
why I think it's Obsidian.
Oh my goodness! That push, that 4-3 or 5-3 for Sparky versus Minhs was completely different. And what is that thing? Is that some sort of weird, like, cat with a lantern, like, old creepy prospector kind of guy? Is that what
Probably
that is?
another Pokemon.
Could be a Pokemon, or it could be a cat prospector guy. I don't know. I don't know. Is it Pikachu? Of course, it's Pikachu, guys. Looks just like Pikachu.
I have never seen a Pikachu look like that in my entire life.
The lighting Pokemon, right? It carries around a lantern and illuminates the battlefield.
Thank you, Panda. This is Chestnut. And even if we are mistaken on what the Pokemon is, I don't think we need to worry about it right now. Minhs takes round 1.
Min takes round 1, but it was a close match. Look at how close we are as Sparky just finishing off 2. This is awesome. It's nice to see, and the fastest race of the run so far, or of the tournament so far. Minhs taking the first one. GG's to Minhs. Solid push from Sparky. I mean, picking up the weapon and just going. That was awesome.
Alright, give me one quick moment. I have to take care of a homework assignment. I'm going to see if Chad is right.
What? Oh, with the Pokemon?
Good luck.
For a second, I thought you were like, I'm gonna go just write like a, you know, I don't know, algebra test or something.
Chad was right. You did say black skeletons.
No, I didn't. Now you're in on it too. Probably the video is just one of the chat people being like, play along.
Well,
I'm sure I did.
Agree to disagree.
Elad never makes mistakes. I never make mistakes. Come on. No, I make mistakes constantly. But that's how you learn, everyone. This moment was brought to you by Condor. All right. Hard to be correct with every prediction. Well, no, the problem there was it wasn't even a prediction. There was literally 9 black bats on the screen, and I just called them black skeletons. Oh, by the way, chat, the seed. Something special. Let's go. It's got double 3s, right? Huh? Double 3s?
I don't remember 33 being a special number, but maybe I'm missing something. I usually...
Nice. All right, let's do this. Come on, guys. I want to see this next race. Start them up. Whew. Oh, man. Chat, it's been a while commentating. Feeling good, though. Oh, so have you commentated any other recent events there? Is anything going on in your communities, Wolfman?
Well, I have commentated some other randomizer races. As far as specific ones, there's a huge list of randomizers out there. Not all of them are streamed, but they are usually found in one of the bigger networks, such as Randomania, as you mentioned, or Speed Gaming, which has a lot of them as well.
We love Speed Gaming here. We've been featured on Speed Gaming a few times. They're awesome, and Fiesel is the best. All right.
Fiesel is a good guy, yes.
Very good guy. You can learn from your own mistakes, or you can learn from the mistakes of others. I like to learn from the mistakes of Elad. That's correct. That's right. Yeah. I was just trying to think, like, I am a teacher by trade. That's my job. And just trying to think of, like, how I could implement that. Because you're talking about learning, right? So it's like, how can I teach these kids by my own mistakes? There you go. Who knows? All right, we're taking that Shrine of Uncertainty. So Sparky has a, Obsidian Longsword. Nice little pickup there. Could have done a bomb for like a glass armor with that. That wouldn't have been very good. So yeah, that was probably the right play. How can I reach these kids? What's up, XX DOS? How's it going? How's life in France? Question mark, I think. I think XXDOS is from France. Hope things are going well.
Also, well, I guess Glass Shovel is a straight upgrade from the normal shovel, and if you get hit, you just have to re-pick it up. Oh, watch out for the red dragon.
Yep, the little extra length on the weapon there causing some snag. Spain! Ah, so close. My bad. How's everything going in Spain these days? Hope it's going well. All right, charging up that obsidian longsword. Gonna be opening up all the crates. Be careful, don't get yourself cornered. Yike. I'm commentating here with a Wolfman 2000. My commentator app thing isn't working. I think it was Maru who made it originally. I have to try and fix that. I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. But yeah, I plan to, so that it'll pop up so you'll always know. Yes, that's Wolfman there.
Alright, King Conda over for Sparky. Ooh, Explorer boots already. And, okay, Titanium Shovel, better idea. Some more stability, can break some of the harder blocks.
Yeah, the titanium, it's sort of a trade-off between titanium and glass. Of course, breaking it means that you won't have either, but if you have the glass. But the glass shovel can be really good late game, because you get that one dig on the stage and open up the Necrodancer for a quick early hit. Ring of Piercing, I love it. Good pickup.
Very useful for Zone 4, the Blade Masters. They can get annoying, especially if you have a lot of enemies. But we're not quite there yet. Instead, we have to get through Zone 2. And already, Sparky with a few levels lead here. Min is going to have to catch up.
Yeah, and the titanium Warhammer makes another occurrence. It's one of the rarest weapons in the game, and somehow it's here. Now, if only Minhs had that Ring of Piercing, because Warhammer Piercing is godlike. That's not it, is it? No, it's not. No. Because it's really ridiculously good. In fact, it's how the Warhammer used to be. And it was stupid and had to be changed, because it was too good.
Joys of beta testing DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Or was this actually part of the released version, and it had to be nerfed during that?
It was the beta testing the DLC. Yeah, that's correct. Spelunky community, yes. It's good to see the Spelunky community. You guys are awesome. They're my favorite community, besides the Necrodancer community. So, they're really just good people. I'm sure most communities are full of good people, but except for that... Here we go, call them out. Except for the Dark Souls community. Forget those guys. Come on.
I'm not too familiar with that community, so it's hard for me to say, ooh,
Leaping.
Boots of Leaping.
Leaping.
Thoughts on this one?
Oh, baby. Leaping is just a straight upgrade. You do not need to use them, so you can just turn them off, and then use them for the Necrodancer fight, and you're going to have a much faster Necrodancer fight. But, of course, it's also good to... use them when you're like, yeah, trying to catch up to things.
And I think Min has passed up on those Boots of Leaping, whether intentionally or otherwise.
Sometimes it's hard to get that the runaway mimic, although with a Warhammer you should be able to. Yeah, Leaping would be so good for Minhs right now. Overwatch community, is that a bad one? I don't know. A lot of FPS communities are a little bit, Oh, Minhs, this is a little wonky, and it has a lot to do with the Warhammer. Oh my goodness. Awkward fight. Gonna push though. Yeah, if Minhs had the leaping in this situation, that would just be unfair. Leaping with Warhammer is pretty safe. But does have boots of goo protection, so that's really nice. So it doesn't have to worry about accidentally telemaging onto a goo pile and just dying straight up. So that's, that's a plus. Good to have that little bit of safety. And I have a feeling we're going to see a little bit of catch up here. It seems like it seems like Sparky is not playing to their full potential in terms of speed. And we have a raid from Tic Tac Foe. What up, Tic Tac? Let me see if I don't accidentally actually raid you, but just say the command. This command's been around before raiding was actually a thing on Twitch, so I was here first. All right, well, welcome everyone from TTF's channel. Tic Tac, awesome person, has been keeping my dream of the pentathlon alive, so keep it going there, Tic Tac. Hope the runs were really awesome, excellent. I think Tic Tac's gonna be running a hardathlon soon, so check that out. If you don't know what the pentathlon is, it's a 5-game, 5 roguelike speedrun. You run 5 roguelikes in a row, and it's a great time, so. Yeah, all right. Well, we are incredibly close, as both racers are on Deep Blues at the exact same time, and I think I gotta give the build to... Gotta give it to Sparky if Sparky can manage to use those frog socks. Now that we're out of zone 4, those boots for Minhs are just not as good. But these frog socks are not being utilized, and if they are not utilized, I think I might give it to Sparky, as long as Sparky stays on the wire. Oh, but you gotta watch for snag and taking hits. Oh, Minhs is taking a lot of hits right now. If only they had
also
piercing.
Bomb Charm and Grenade Charm together, if I recall correctly. That's decent synergy.
Bomb Charm, Grenade Charm, yeah, you throw the nukes. Yeah, those are them. Nuclear Throne, Gungeon, Isaac, Necrodancer, and Spelunky. Yeah, and it's really fun. I really encourage other people to try it because it's really great. Someday I'd love to do a tournament with it. Whether it's 5 players each playing 1 game on a team, or if it's 1 player doing the thing versus another player doing the thing. Both would be awesome. All right. So Sparky is also suffering from low health here, but gets to Dead Ringer first with those boots of leaping. I'm still giving this to Sparky, but this is... Oh, this might be okay. This fight will be fine. Nice, simple right side strat. Warhammer can be a little dangerous here. Little wind spell help, and it's fine.
Oh, takes the time to get the blood drum, which may help as
Oh, it's just a war drum. That is not going to help. This is, I don't know if taking the time on that was a good call. You got your nukes. There you go. Oh, are we seeing... Oh, no. Minhs, though, having to do the button puzzles, at least for a couple. And only has 1 bomb, actually. That's really bad. That's not good. That's going to... Oh, and with the frog socks, this is all Sparky all day. So Sparky's looking to tie this up unless... Unless... Oh, the commentator curse. Holy Moses, that almost... Yike. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Sparky's fine. Everything's fine. Didn't commentator curse. There you go, chat. Wowie. That was close. Yeah, don't forget the grenades. That could have been bad for Dorian. But I think with the big bombs, you don't take the damage from the nukes. And GG, so Minhs dropping that one. Sparky taking it with those boots of leaping. Say what you will about boots of leaping.
All I
have
say
no
is,
follow-up to that.
do it.
Hey, it's Twinge. What up, Twinge? How's it going? Super shoutouts to Dark Twinge. All around amazing dude. I think you must have been at GDQ this year. I didn't actually hear it much from you about AGDQ if you were there. I assume you were doing some more board gaming. Staple of the board game room at GDQ if you ever want to meet Dark Twinge. I highly recommend it because he's a good guy. And also playing some Celeste on his stream lately. And it's been a lot of fun reliving that game through Dark Twinge. So
That's another game I need to go through.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I know. I've gone through it once. I need to go through it again from the beginning. You can thank TGH and his runs at GDQs. I just need to go through it again.
Oh, yeah. Those have been really entertaining, for sure. He's surprisingly... well, not surprisingly. He's just amazingly good at them, which has been nice. Cool to watch people with such skill. Yeah, definitely play Celeste if you haven't. I think it was my game of the year of 2018. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it, but I loved it, and it's really good. And I think they announced a DLC. If that hasn't happened yet, they're talking about adding like a new area and a couple other things. So The devs are amazing people. Also, local people. I actually played Celeste just at like a game jam before, like this version of Celeste, not the Pico 8 version, at a game jam, which was kind of cool. I'm like, oh, this game's amazing. I can't wait for this to come out. And that was before knowing anything of the story and just playing the like actual mechanics of it. Really cool. Yeah, free content. Which I think is technically DLC, although people assume paid when they think DLC. I think Obsidian Bow. What is with all these obscure weapons? Like, we've seen Obsidian Bow, we've seen 2 Obsidian... Oh, look at that on Minhs' screen, though. Look at that. And a war... Oh, fun little play there by Sparky. And Ring of War, though. No, don't kill. You need the Titanium Axe. Oh. Use the Red Dragon. Nobody's gonna do it. They're not gonna get it.
Unfortunately, I was kind of captivated by the 3 dragon fight there, and I had missed the, oh, there's the axe.
Yeah, there's a Titanium Axe there, which is the best weapon in the game, probably. And then also, if you can get the Ring of War with it, a War Axe, oh, baby. It's so good. That face when can't compete? Do you mean with Celeste there, DOS? Your game of the year was... What was your game of the year, Lori? Alright, we got the health regen. I like that. The crown is nice. But the speed at which these racers are going, I don't know if like focusing on survivability is going to be enough. I think you got to really focus on speed. Was that a missed multiplier? Did you happen to notice, Wolfman, for Sparky?
I did not see any damage taken, so I'm forced to assume a missed beat.
Could have been, or maybe just check the black chest and notice that it was a glass rapier. And that is not a pickup these days. Back in the only to Zone 3 days, the glass rapier was an auto pickup. But with Zone 4 and Zone 5, which feel almost designed to break glass, they're not going to pick those up. Oh, Octopath. Yeah, that seems interesting. So that's like a JRPG indie game, right? Think so?
I don't remember it being an indie game, because I could have sworn it was made by a high-profile developer. But
really?
It's definitely... At least... I may be misremembering. Unfortunately, Octopath was one of the games that I was not into. Square Enix.
It's a Squeenix game. Crazy. Okay. Man, saying the word Squeenix out loud makes me feel real gross. Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry for everything. All right, Sparky taking out Deep Blues King and gonna probably check the black chest because honestly, this is not a very good weapon. Yeah, a 3 damage spear with knockback is much nicer.
Oh, but look at this Titanium Rapier.
Oh, baby. Yeah, the 3-5 War Rapier. It's a classic. It's quality. Love it. Has the Titanium Shovel too, so can dig through all those ice blocks if they want. SpongeBob Squeenix.
I'm going to pretend that doesn't exist.
I love it. All right, so a huge lead right now for Sparky. I don't even know where it's coming from, but just plowing. I think the weapon pickup and then maybe some fast Zone 3 exits.
I think a lot of the speed was made up in Zone 2, actually, because... Min is... Oh no, lost the multiplier!
Lost the multiplier, so won't be getting the Titanium Spear, but could pick up that Titanium Rapier on the next floor, potentially.
Okay, there's the cash. I was worried about that part.
Yep, so has enough for it. It's gonna pick it up. Well, but Cohomer, that's... The level that Minhs is on right now is the level with the rapier. So it wasn't like the rapier was the difference in that sense. Ooh, that was a nice shot there. Nice to kill. 3-3. Things looking a little easier. Part of it might be the mapping. Sparky's got a map, and Minhs just doesn't. So it's just been a better seed play here for Sparky. Good Zone 2 movement. Yeah, that could have been like what Wolfman said.
Alright, Coral Rift taken care of. With that magnifying glass, we can get the Bomb Charm.
Bomb Charm, nice pickup with 2 bombs. That means you've got your bombs required. Ooh, do you swap for peace here? The old War and Peace. Oh, there's lots of peace opportunity. It's a very peaceful level. Looks like Sparky's gonna probably just ignore it. Pants. Definitely Pants right on cue.
I'm guessing Pants prefers peace.
Pants does not prefer peace, no. Pants is very well renowned for thinking that the Ring of Peace is a stupid thing that shouldn't be in the game, because why should you have something in the game that makes it easier? So that's it. Skoega, wowie, 18 months in a row. That's like, I don't know. That's like legal gambling age in Canada. Thanks so much, Skoega.
My apologies, Pants. I haven't been able to watch as many of these races as I would have liked to. I'm still relearning all the personalities.
No, don't sweat it. It's totally fine. Also, I do want to clarify that that the legal gambling age is not 18 months in Canada, and it's not like we have a bunch of like babies gambling. Just putting that out there. Winged Boots gonna swap back to the glass slippies though. Not gonna take the pain booties. That's fair. Could have though. Baby Gambler coming to ABC. This week on Baby Gambler, baby loses its life savings. 5 Cheerios.
They're probably better gamblers than we are, actually.
Yep. I'm gonna put it all down on SpongeBob. All right. That is a lot of months, though. Thank you so much, Squega.
And yes, Lori, I am aware of you, but technically from a different community here.
Oh, what community is Lori from? I am not familiar.
Also from different randomizers.
Oh, right on. That's cool. Yeah, one of my favorite randomizers is the Zelda 2 randomizer. I think it's just such a work of art. I'm a big fan of Dig Shake. He's a good dude, but also it randomizes everything. It's a true randomizer. It actually feels much more like a roguelike than a lot of randomizers, in my opinion.
Look into Dragon Warrior Randomizer if you like that sort of thing. Slightly slower paced, but also has most of what you like about Z2R.
Nice.
Oh boy, Potion on Zone 5. Yeah, this one's gonna be an easy one.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm trying to keep up with chat here. I don't know what's happening, but it's totally fine. All right. So yeah, this is looking really nice for Sparky, but Minhs is making a bit of a comeback here. Has a much weaker build, but can push. Has a little bit of health regen, but very little armor. Can literally push with the... Oh no, sorry, can't. Doesn't have the Ring of War. That's Sparky. And Sparky is on to Dead Ringer. No clear Dead Ringer kill here. Just gonna do a... Is this... Oh, it's... what's the name? Oblivion strat. I don't know why I blanked on that. Yeah, pulling off Oblivion strat. What a sexy looking strat that is. Have I seen FF4 or FFIV, Free Enterprise Randomizer? So that stands for
Final
Fight Intravenous, or maybe Fickle Friends Identify Viruses. It's the new Dr. Mario game. I am not familiar with Final Fantasy very much, I'll admit it. It's one of those things. That and anime, I'm sorry everybody. That's where I disappoint the denizens of Twitch. All right, GG, and Sparky takes it. So Minhs going down after a nice win at the beginning, and a really awesome race between the two of them. Going the distance, excellent sub 10 race. Is that our fastest race? No, we had a faster one last. We had an 8:51 in the previous race. So GG's, really, really good, really exciting. What did you think of that race, Wolfman?
I was getting a little worried about the builds, but fortunately they worked out in the end, and Sparky was able to take it 2-1.